feedback, resolving conflict, creating creative problem solving, manage and present a team project, ethical behavior, business etiquette, and strategies to address diversity. So as we embarked on the service learning journey, and the requirement was 15 hours, these are all the things that we were hoping to learn in that process. C&M has actually had a service learning in place for many years and is a national model and has gotten national recognition for this program. It involves students in supplementing their education, building workforce skills, communication and networking, and really it's become a huge awareness for me as well as the students on the community needs right here in Albuquerque. So I started to collect metrics, and I thought this was really important. When I started this back in the fall, we had 22 students, 18 of which completed the 15 hours, and 5 that completed more than 15 hours. And in the spring, we had 27 students, 25 that completed the hours, and 13 that exceeded the hours. What I think is impressive about this summer class, the spring and the fall is 15 weeks. The summer is 12 weeks, and yet we still had 25 students, 23 of which completed the assignment and 13 that exceeded. I had one person in this class do 21 and a half hours in a 12-week period. And I've had many of you say that in addition to this project, you're going to continue volunteering.
Awesome.
And no one's requiring that of you. So I did some research online, and I found that according to this Volunteering in America, a volunteer hour is worth $21.36. So if you calculate it, this class alone has contributed over $7,000 to the community. And over the last 3 semesters, all classes have contributed over $21,000 to the community. That's pretty impressive. And we've done a total of 1,005 hours of service learning in the last 3 semesters. So the students in this room should be very proud of that accomplishment. Some of the local organizations, these are all the ones that we've done throughout the 3 semesters. But tonight we're going to learn more about WINGS, and we're going to learn more about the National Hispanic Cultural Center. So we have groups, I think we might have, do we have Cuidando los Niños? Yes, Cuidando los Niños. So we have 3 organizations that we're going to learn about. So bottom line is you should be very proud of your accomplishments. And I really appreciated some of these quotes that were said about service learning. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. If you don't like the way the world is, you change it. You have an obligation to change it. You just do it one step at a time. No individual has any right to come into the world and go out of it without leaving behind him distinct and legitimate reason for having passed through it. But history will judge you, and as the years pass, you will ultimately judge yourself and the extent to which you have used your gifts and talents to lighten and enrich the lives of your fellow men. In your hands lies the future of the world and the fulfillment of the best qualities of your own spirit. Thank you for exploring the continued success of integrating service learning with business interpersonal skills. Now go out and change the world by polishing your interpersonal skills and by sharing your strengths and talents with others. I'm really pleased to say I really emphasize the importance of creativity in your presentations, and all of the students just look incredibly sharp, professional, creative. I'm really excited to hear these presentations. We're going to start off first with WINGS because WINGS has to leave early tonight. So we're going to start with Liliana, Yolanda, and Imadia, and then we'll do the second group of WINGS. And then the third one will be the National Hispanic Cultural Center, and then the fourth one will be Cuidando los Niños. So, are we all good with that? Art has generously offered to, Carrie has generously
I saved the day.
Thank you. To record you, and they're going to save it on CD, and they're going to distribute it as you wish. So the important piece of that is I think it's powerful to watch yourself on video and be able to critique yourself. So in the interest of people's time and being respectful of that, instead of giving feedback at the end of the presentations, I'm going to ask you guys to fill out this form that I created to give feedback. So you're going to give feedback to the entire team instead of individuals. So you're really looking at the team presentation and not the individual presentation. So I'm going to ask you to write their team name down and then give them feedback on 3 things: the content of their presentation, the introduction, the body, the conclusion, the knowledge. Was it clear? Was it organized? What was the quality of their media? Were they a creative source? And make sure to credit the source that they used. Their personal presentation, their personal appearance, facial expression, gestures, detracting mannerisms, eye contact, posture. Look at all of that. And then the third piece is the voice, the tone, the sincerity, the speed, the pitch, the volume. So all of that will be important. And remember 2 things. We want to highlight what they did really well, that they should continue to do, and opportunities for improvement with good intention to see that they develop as a result of the experience. So you should have that down pat by now, right? Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead. All right. Well, then let's show you the results of the service learning project, and let's have the first team come up and show us what they have.
Where's your battery last?
About an hour and a half. That's why I'm up there so I can